Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hareez Nasywan bin Halimi Rizal and I'm 16 years old from class 4 Hidayah. I'm also a prefect in SMK Seri Bentong, Karab. Today, I'll present a book called Goosebumps. The author of the book is R.L. Stein and it is published by Scholastic in Apple paperbacks. This book contains 137 pages with full of games and adventures. For the introduction, this book has 3 characters, which are Jordan, Katie, and a character which we can join this book's point of view. This book contains few choices that we can choose, which lead to our ending, whether it is a bad ending or a good ending. Now let's start the journey. Jordan, Katie, and I went to an arcade. The name of the arcade was Madam Zep's Reality Arcade. When we saw the condition of the building, it was unbelievable. There were broken windows, crumbling front steps, a cracked and a faded signboard. Then we checked out the building by climbing the front steps. To our surprise, we saw a high-tech room inside the building. Suddenly, we heard a voice, which was the owner of the arcade, Madam Zep. She gave us a free gameplay as we were her first customers. There were 2 adventures available at the moment, which were Abominable Snow Woman and A Drift of Vigor. If you want to finish the game at any time, we can just remove our virtual reality helmet. Then Jordan, Katie, and I entered the virtual reality booth and chose A Drift of Vigor, as Jordan and Katie were really interested in it. After that, the game started. We got teleported on a spaceship. Jordan and Katie liked the ship. Suddenly, we saw an alien. Then, a black drops of goo fly from its fingers and land on Katie's skin. It burned her skin, and she immediately took off her virtual reality helmet. She screamed because she was still in the game, although she already took off her helmet. Turns out, the game was real. The alien called itself as a vegan. The alien kidnapped us by build a transport pod looks like virtual reality booth. It promised to take us home if we can defeat the adherents for the vegans in a war. The war had 3 levels: red, yellow, and blue. We had to win all the levels to end the war. Jordan chose the red level first. Then we got teleported in the living room. We saw a picture which was the owner of the house, a lizard. We tried to run outside, but the sun outside burned our skin. Suddenly, the lizard returned home with a long skirt with shiny silver material. Unfortunately, it saw us and started chasing. Jordan, Katie, and I ran to a greenhouse. Then Jordan had an idea. He wanted to trick the lizard to the outside of the house. We slather ourselves with purple goo that can prevent us from exposed to the sun. We actually defeat the lizard by luring it to the outside and burn it. Well, the next level was yellow. We saw a big yellow blob, looks like jello. I tried to kill it, but the blob won't let go of my foot. Katie immediately asked me to remove my shoe. The next thing we saw is the shoe already disappeared in the blob. I remembered that the vegan gave me an empty bottle. Then I had an idea to use the bottle to put the blob into the bottle. Then, after I captured it, we had to wait the blob to win the game. We actually ate the blob and the taste was very delicious. Now for the last level, the blue one. We were given math problems by the actuaries, the real actuaries. Jordan, Katie, and I worked together to solve the math problems. It was very hard and so confusing. But luckily, we won the game and the actuaries exploded everywhere. All the vegans thanked us because we won the game for them and teleported us back to Earth. When we arrived at the arcade, we tried to find Madam Zeb anywhere. Turns out Madam Zeb was a spy from the actors that work for the vegans. Then we left the arcade and glanced at the sky and saw a strange blimp-like ship was finishing a skywriting message. This what it says. Game over, you win. Well, to summarize, we have to think rationally to make a right choice in our daily lives. Furthermore, we can also work together with other people as a team to solve problems that we have in our daily lives too. Well, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed this story. Bye bye.